10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Yeah, what's good, people? It's your girl, Lady Miz. I'm rocking out with my co-host,
Double R.
and you already know what it is. You tune in to From the Ground Up Productions, and I tell you once, and I'm gonna tell you again. It's only one way to go from here, and you already see what's happening. Y'all see what it is. Check it out. Listen, first of all, I'm excited because we got a female on board today.
Yeah.
We always interview with the guys, you know what I'm
She's
saying?
super excited because it's a female,
yes,
guys.
listen, and because they think that females, like, we don't support each other, that's not true. Y'all see who we got here? We got Brazy Luca in the building. This is an independent artist. Let's give it up for her. We're going to be interviewing her and chopping it up with her. This girl is so dope, y'all. She is so dope. I want y'all to get to know her. I want y'all to follow her, and I want y'all to support her because, believe me, she is rising to the top. So without further ado, let's bring on your girl, Brazy Luca. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fine. I just want to tell you that we are very excited to have you on the show today. I see you out there grinding, doing big things. You are very professional. You showed up on time and you on point. I love that in the artist.
Yes.
So people take heed to that because see, an artist, when people are looking at somebody that's serious about their craft, the way they conduct themselves is very important because people look at that. So I just want to commend you for all that you're doing. I have seen that you have been really on point with how you conduct yourself as an artist. So shout out to you for that.
Thank you.
So listen, why don't you go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Sure. So I am from Salisbury, North Carolina. Right now, I'm located in the BX, of course. Definitely representing both places as normal. I'm a mother, a wife. Just bosses only. Like I just, like to inspire other women. It's just so much that I love to do. And I'm just, continuing to go ahead and keep doing my thing, just showing people that you can be great at more than one thing is, mainly my whole point in doing this is like, you can't, just strive to be one thing. You have so many things that you can be. Do whatever you feel is what you love to do and, put your all in it.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I will say one thing. To hear you say that you're a mother and a wife, a lot of females, especially in this industry, try to hide the fact that they have husbands, and to hear you say, yeah, I have a husband, I'm doing. How does that affect your music career?
It doesn't at all. My husband is my manager. Like he's my partner. Like he helps me, like when I'm about to get at the point, like he's there. So that's I need that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, having a husband, it adds on, it keeps me, motivated and keeps me doing what I'm doing. So, I mean, if they want to hide their husband, let them. I want
That's right. She said y'all can hide your husband. She ain't hiding hers.
But I won't.
You know, it's funny you say that because just like with me and Ray is my husband, and you're right. Is nobody better than the person that is riding with you, that's sleeping with you, that's your family and your household, that's going to have your back. Because if you lose, then he loses. So you don't have to ever worry about, man, is he going to be trying to do me dirty? Because doing you dirty is like doing him dirty, doing himself dirty.
Exactly.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you said you from North Carolina and now you live in a BX. When did you get started into rapping? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I first started rapping on like Nicki Minaj tracks and, you know, different people, like just to get my feet wet just a little bit. And that was like a long time ago. And then I actually started back rapping seriously since like 2018 around my birthday, or maybe it was 2017 around my birthday. Don't get me to lying. But you know, I started, you know, and I was like, listen, there's this track. I'm gonna put this track out, see what people think about it, you know, because of course it's great to know what people think about what you're doing. But at the same time, okay, can I rap? You know, that's one thing. I know I can rap, but like putting it out there to people is a whole nother, you know, everybody has this social media thing that's going on. Like,
Right.
I just want people to genuinely like what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Not
Absolutely.
just because you have this many people following you and all of that, but you know, mainly my start is just, you know, just loving music, the love of music. Like I love all types of music, and you know, some people be, you know, you shouldn't like that. No, I like all types of music. You know, that's where my different range of, you know, different things that I can do and my abilities come from, you know, being able to learn and see what other people are bringing to the table, you know. Absolutely. So definitely music is a great start, but I just love music.
You know, and I love what you said because it's so true. Having just some people want to get in just for the quick run, the fast penny, right? But you want those the fan base that's going to rock with you forever. You know what I mean? Having that organic fan base, not just, oh, I got this many numbers, but not real supporters. You know what I mean? So I like what you said. That's so important because a lot of times people do focus on numbers rather than the active supporters that's going to be out there buying your music at your shows, because that's what really matters. Because sometimes you got people that, you know, on it could be Instagram or any other social media, and they're just watching, but they're not supporting. So I love that statement that you said. That is definitely good.
Now, you say you're from the southern North Carolina, right? And
yes.
You moved up to the Bronx. Why did you come up north when a lot of people go down south to pop off?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like, man, it's I don't know if this is gonna come back on me, but I just feel like it's a lot of crab in the bucket mentality. Like where you're from, people don't normally support you where you're from until
Facts.
You branch out and go somewhere else. So I had to do something different. And I always said, I want to go to New York. Like since I was young, I'm like, oh, Alicia Keys made it even better for me. Oh, New York, that's where I need to be at. So I'm just I'm gonna get there. That's where I'm gonna go. New York is the place. And, you know, I feel like that was the best decision I ever made, is coming to New York.
Yeah, well, you picked the right borough.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. Yeah, because he's going to say that. He's from the Bronx. He's originally from the Bronx. He's going to always say that, yeah, okay?
I rep the Bronx. Yeah, I rep the Bronx forever.
Okay.
Well, I'm repping Philly, okay? And Spring Valley, too. But it's all good. I like that, and you are absolutely right. It is true. It's not that everybody don't want you to succeed, but the thing is, sometimes people are in secret competition with you, or if they're not happy about their life and what's going on with them, and they see you making progress, they start to, you know, have feelings about themselves because they're comparing, and now that's where that jealousy and envy comes in at. So yeah, I do believe that I think that sometimes you do got to go somewhere else, and it looks like it's working for you. So I want to commend you for that. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great things. You're doing great things. So let me ask you, who inspired or what inspired you to get into music?
It's a long history of female rappers that inspired me along the way. I want to say Left Eye, Aaliyah. Aaliyah is not a rapper, but she helps me in a whole nother way, if you get what I mean. Missy Elliott is somebody that I'm like, I've watched since the beginning. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, always being in tune with what's going on, because you never know like what can change your life along the way. So like even Eve, like with her track, like that she put out about like the, you know, getting violently abused and things like that. Like people don't talk about that as much as they need to. So it's just like, wow, like put your foot out there and just do something out the box. You never know. Like I always thought like when, as far as my music career is like, just, you know, doing things and just saying things just because like I hear these people like just saying things and I'm like, does it even mean anything to you? You know what I'm saying? Like if it doesn't mean anything to you, you shouldn't be talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So like if the things that I talk about, they all have a message with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to convey to other people.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, you know, I'm going to keep telling you because I want you to know that we here support you. And listen, that we call from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? So we love to see people grow. I'm seeing your grind. And not only that, like I feel like you really got the whole package. You got the look, you're very beautiful, your personality is great, and you are professional. Like, and your music is good. So you got the total package. So I'm telling y'all, record labels out there right now, y'all better be trying to get at Brazy because she got it going on.
Now, real quick, before she puts you on a record label, would you prefer to be on a record label or would you like to stay independent?
I got you signing over already.
I'm gonna be okay. Like with the record label situation, like I'm gonna be honest, like I like where I'm at. I'm like being able to be creative in my own right. I feel like if I go to a record label, they may try to change me in ways that I don't want to be changed. So if they can't rock with me as a person, I can't deal with it. But if they're willing to bring my team on and let me be creative as I am and do my thing, possibly. But who knows? Who knows?
Right. You never know. You never know. Absolutely. But yeah, it is good to be an independent artist and to be able to have that freedom to do what you love, because once it become work and what someone else wants you to do, then it feels like a job and it's no longer a passion, because they can kill that passion by trying to change you. So I do agree with that. But, the record labels is also good in a sense because, they're going to make it on a higher scale or maybe invest in a certain way. And I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm just saying that sometimes it is good to have them sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. So talk to me about what keeps you going. What is it that keep you? Because do you ever run into any type of issues that make you say, oh my God, why did I pick this? Or why am I doing this? Or I just want to give up. And then is there something that make you say, I'm never going to stop?
My kids are my number one inspiration, period. Like, and this is crazy, but this is a little bit of how I know if something's going to be a hit to other people. My kids listen to my music before I put it out. So if I see them jumping around in the house or, anything, I'd be like, all right, that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my kids, they come to me, they help, like they watch my videos with me. Like they're like, Mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes they don't even say Mom, they call me Brazy Luca. And I be like, I am Brazy Luca. You know what I'm saying? So it's my kids, they are just, they're everything to me. So like them being a part of what I have going on, period, that's what keeps me going.
Okay. All right.
What is your ultimate goal in this?
And just out of this whole thing, what do you want to get out of this?
Well, I mean, man, that's a hard question because it's like, I want to be where I see a lot of other artists are, but I also see, a lot of things that aren't going so well with certain artists that are in the industry. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm going in the right groove. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going in my own groove. I feel like I'm running my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pop up, in different genres, do different things with myself. I mean, I'm going to say like, I mean, my thing is just to be an inspiration to other people. And because I feel like what I do, I feel like it sets up other people up to say, oh, well, she's doing it, so why come I can't do it? It's just like the same thing with, music in schools. Like, I have a big issue with the fact that they kind of took music out of school for kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's
they
just,
took a lot of stuff out.
I want to bring that back as well. So it's just, I want to encourage people to just get out there and do things that they feel like if people told you couldn't do it anyway, because you obviously saw that something in yourself that you can do it. So do it. I don't care if it's your mother, your dad, your cousin, your sister, do it. Because obviously you're doing something for yourself that makes you happy.
Absolutely.
Yep. And as long as it makes you happy, who cares what anybody else thinks?
That's right. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel you have haters? And if you do, how do you deal with that?
Oh my God.
I know, girl. Sip the tea, but I'm sipping the wine.
I wish I had the tea to sip. But listen, oh my God, haters are on an all-time high right now. I don't know what is going on, but like my last song was mainly to the haters, because I mean, I feel like I support a lot of people. I feel like I support more than I get support, I feel like. And I feel like people just don't see that, I'm moving a little differently because I have things to lose. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So it's not because I don't like you or I don't want to be in this, but if it's drama, I don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have things to worry about. Like, I have things to lose. I have 4 children to lose. I have a whole husband to lose. I'm not about to get a part of nothing that's going to damage me or my family. So, if that's what you want to do, y'all can do that. But I'm going to be right over here on my lonesome. I'm a lone wolf. Like I said in the lyrics, I'm going to do me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't understand what they hate about. I don't know if it's envy or jealousy or just because they just see I'm moving differently than them. But I thought we were all supposed to move in our own way and, get to where we need to get to our own way. But, I guess people don't like that. So,
you know what? You're talking some grown woman shit. Excuse my language, because
absolutely.
Yeah. When the haters are, they have the, like you said, the crab in the barrel mentality and the kid mind. So when they see somebody doing some grown woman shit, that makes them mad because they still out here trying to be the child and not grow. So
absolutely.
More power to you. The more haters you got, the better you're doing.
Boom, boom, drop the bomb on them. You know what I'm saying? That means you're doing great things. Yep. Because listen, when you look at like all of the successful people like Jay, Beyonce, when you think about them, I mean, we're not off limits. You know what I'm saying? If they got haters, what does that say for us? We're trying to get to where they at. So we can't think that everybody's going to love and support us. I guess we got to know how to deal with and maneuver around that. And you can't allow that to block your goals or your blessings. And I see that you got your head on your shoulders. You're very smart and intelligent. So, I know that you really going to definitely go to the top for sure.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
If you are looking for new or used items such as furniture, clothing, appliances, and so much more, then you want to check out JD Cargo Express Thrift Store on 39 North Main Street in Middletown, New York. They are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They also accept donations, which you can drop off at any time during business hours. If you want to check out some nice, new, or lightly used items, such as name brand clothing and other things, then head over to JD Cargo Express Thrift Shop on 39 North Main Street, Middletown, New York. That's JD Cargo Express Thrift Shop on 39 North Street, Middletown, New York, and tell them you heard it here on From the Ground Up Productions.
Loga Ika is a computer graphic design center for animation used for social media, websites, music videos, and also private graphic design for book covers, logos, and many more design services to assist enhancing the client's brand. You can find Logo Kika on Instagram at LOGOIKA.GFX.
So let's talk about some of the things that you've done besides music, as far as modeling, dancing, and actress. Give us a little history on that.
Well, my first love was modeling. I started real young modeling. I can't say real young. Real young is like 5. But I'd say around like 11, 12, I started modeling, acting on different shows. One Tree Hill. I don't know if you remember that show.
I do.
I was an extra there. Yeah, I was an extra on that show. I mean, I did a lot of different like extra work. A lot of modeling, runway mainly. I like runway. I love walking the runway. I like, getting dressed up and, being in front of people, like selling people's clothes pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, and I mean, just acting, I have a lot of different things I want to do, so like right now, like as far as like the extra stuff, like that was stuff that I did in the past, but I actually am like looking for movies and, different things that I would like to do now because, we only have one life. So
Absolutely.
I want to make sure that I spread everything and do everything that I want to do before I leave this earth.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. And you definitely should. Are you on certain sites like New York Casting and things like that so you can get those acting gigs?
I am, but I'm really not sure how it works too much, to be honest. So I actually I was on there, but I have to get back on it. I haven't really been catching into it because I've been mainly really focused on my music because I have 2 albums I've been working on. So it's a little hectic, but I gotta make sure I get that out the way first.
Got you. Okay. So now that we got a little history of, what inspired you, the things that you've done in the past, let's now jump into your album and everything that you got going on. So tell the people the name of your album and the songs that you're promoting at this time.
So right now, I have 2 albums I'm working on. One is called Spaced Out and the other one is called Ice Queen. Right now I have a single that's out that I'm pretty much promoting is called No Offense, pretty much to the haters.
Okay.
But
that's what I'm talking about. We got to play that.
Yes. So if you a hater, this is for you. No, I'm playing. But
no, you ain't. No, you're not.
No, I'm not playing at all. You're right. So I mean, right now it's so much I'm working on. It's like, what can I talk about? But yeah, it's like No Offense. That's what I'm actually promoting right now. But I have other singles that I'm going to be popping out, just before the album drops because it's going to be different because I'm going to have different genres and features that people know about. I can't talk about right now, but it's definitely going to be an amazing album season for me.
Listen, I cannot wait to hear it. For me, you have a lot of bangers, and you got the Freak Like Me, which is dope. And I'm gonna tell you, I told you what my favorite was. Splash.
I know Splash.
Oh my
Everybody
God,
loves
bro.
Splash too. Yes.
Splash. First of all,
I like the way you switched the background.
Boom! You see it? We ready, baby. We ready. Okay. Listen, Splash is definitely one of my favorites. I was rocking out to it even before you came on, like the show. I was playing it. I love that song. The vibe is dope. It's definitely a radio ready joint, and it's a radio song. Like some people can't make radio songs. You got radio songs. You understand what I'm saying? And you can sing along with that. You got about 80,000 views on Splash on Spotify or streams. I'm saying views. Right, you got 80,000 streams on there for that joint Splash. That's one of my joints.
And let me give you a fun fact on that track. Let me give you a fun fact real quick. That's the first time I sang on any of my tracks. So that's the first time I sang. Yeah, first time.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You did excellent. You could not tell that was the first time. Like, obviously, you were stepping out of the box, right?
Out of my comfort zone like crazy. But I mean,
You
I
did
love the
it.
track. Like, I feel like you can have fun with it, go out with your girls with it.
Yes.
Like, even the guys, they be like, oh, you splashing? Okay. Yeah, like
Yes.
this is a fun song. You know what I mean?
It
So, I
is.
mean, I like having fun because that's the whole point of us doing this is to have fun and
There
show
you
people that
go.
we're doing this because we love it.
Absolutely. You gotta show. Absolutely.
Do you plan on singing on other tracks?
I do. I feel like my voice is so different that I just be so scared to sing on the track because I feel like I sound so different compared to everyone else.
No, but that's a good thing, honey.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be singing on other tracks. I have one track coming out that I'm definitely gonna be singing on. So y'all definitely be looking out for that.
I will be looking out for it, okay? Because like I said, Splash, I love Splash. That's one of my favorites. You got a lot of dope joints on your album. I told you, me and my daughter, when we were coming back from Rockland, we was playing like your whole album, and I thought everything on your album was dope. Splash though, I kept that on repeat though, okay? Splash
I know that's right.
I was like, play that again.
I like Splash too.
When she puts your stuff on repeat, you're gonna hear it at least 1,000 times in the car.
Oh yeah.
How has it been with being an independent artist and this pandemic hitting? Has it affected you? Do you find that it affected you in a negative way, or do you feel like I took the opportunity to be able to do this, that, and the third, and I grew more? Like, how did it affect you?
I feel like the pandemic definitely helped me in a positive light. I don't think it helped me did anything negatively. I feel like it definitely helped me because it gave me other platforms to be able to use to push myself out there.
That's
I use FanPass Live to do virtual concerts. I can do Q&As there, like different things, and Instagram, it also, you can do things there. Social media is actually, it helps you like push yourself out there. So I feel like the pandemic, only thing it did was, give us more time to, find ourselves and
be creative.
groom our, musical abilities. I feel like that's what it did more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely. So do you have any shout outs you want to give anybody?
I do. I want to give a shout out to my manager, DreamX, my husband, and I also 87 Music Group, which is the management company that I'm under, and to Brazy Luca Entertainment. I definitely want to shout out that because that was something that I acquired this year, and got to make boss moves and keep on moving.
Absolutely.
I definitely want to shout you guys out for allowing me to be on your platform and talking about my musical career and anything in general, and just inviting me to have this conversation with you guys.
Absolutely. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah. What are your social media? What are your social media so people could get in touch with you?
Okay. So my social media is at It's Brazy Luca at ITSBRAZYLUCA, and that's on all social platforms. If you want to find my music, you can find me at Brazy Luca on all music platforms.
All right. All right. So you on everywhere. You on Instagram, I know Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Everybody going crazy about that Clubhouse.
Listen, we love Clubhouse. So everywhere, YouTube, you got videos out right now. They could go to YouTube and check out your videos.
Yes, I have videos out. I have 3 videos out right now, and I am working on more videos as far as YouTube goes. Definitely be keeping a lookout for the content because I'm gonna definitely be putting you in with that for sure.
All right. Okay. Well, listen.
And also, last thing, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Unapologetic podcast every single Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Station Head. And that's the last thing. I'm sorry.
No.
This your time, Mama. Juicy.
I know he's like, I thought you were trying to brush me off now.
So what's it called again? Unapologetic Talk?
Yeah, it's called Unapologetic Podcast. And I do this show. I started the show to, bring on different artists, be it independent or, you know, people that are emerging into major, even DJs, producers, like just to make that network to connect with other people that are in the industry and within it. So, you know, I've been doing that for about a year and a half too, just, you know,
Nice.
because it's always good to find out more about other people, just like I found out about Lady Miz as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's great to know who's in the area and who you can work with and be a part of. So, you know, it's just, you know, great. But I also started doing Unapologetic Live on YouTube, where I'm going to be bringing people on, you know, on live to talk to them and, you know, do different things as well. So, you know, it's just a process, you know, making sure that everything is done the right way. So
Absolutely. Now, and I think that's really good that you're tapping into that. Tell the people the benefit of Unapologetic. And when you play their music, artists who want to get their stuff played, if they come to you, tell the benefit that they get by coming to your show.
Okay, so artists, if you're listening, if you come onto my show or any show on Stationhead that plays your music, you request your music. Whenever you request your music and that music plays for 30 to 45 minutes, that is considered a stream. So if you have about 20 people in that show at that time, that's 20 streams. If you have 40 people, nice. 40 streams. So think about it. That's either Spotify or Apple Music. That's streams. You need streams to, you know, get seen. So I would say most definitely come and check it out, because I'm not the only host that is on there. So there's multiple people that you can get bites from, and those bites or likes are added up as well. So you can get about, you know, 1,000 bites, depending on how well you go around to different artists. I mean, not artists, but different hosts on that station, and, you know, get your music heard.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. So artists, make sure y'all tap into that and say the name of your podcast and station again on Stationhead.
It's called Unapologetic Podcast on Stationhead at It's Brazy Luca. So everything you can find me on at It's Brazy Luca at ITSBRAZYLUCA.
All right. Okay. Well, listen. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure.
Yes, it was.
Please know that we are here to support you. So keep in touch with us. Let us know what you got going on. This is your second home here at From the Ground Up Productions. And I, especially, even as a female and a female artist, I want to make sure that I can be as supportive as possible to somebody like you, another female out there doing her thing. They say that that's impossible, that we can't do that, but yes, we can. We changing that stereotype, okay? So just know that I got your back. I'm here for you, and we're going to support you to the end, honey, but there ain't going to never be no end, all right?
That's a fact.
So listen, we're gonna get into one of her joints, one of my favorites. I'm being picky right now, and we're gonna get up out of here. But before we do, we're gonna play Splash, y'all. Let's get into it. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Brazy Luca on the track. Let's go. Lemonade, thirst quenches. I got a yellow credit card with full paid expenses. Living on the island, sitting back behind my mansion's fences. Garage full of Benzes. Beautiful garden with the staff that's gon' tend it. You teasing, asking, I'm like, yeah, send it. You know, paradise is where we headed. Big stacks, let's get it. Like it was destined. This shit is real. That's no pretending. First, let me throw it back. Got designer for that Louis, gotta keep the Gucci bag. Just phone splash, need a drain for it. Give your nigga whiplash, make me rain on it. They see me rolling, that's why they hating. I can't control them, so I keep waving. Summertime grind, smoke the pass of time. More lit than a big dizzy seeing dollar signs. First, let me throw it back. Got designer for that Louis, gotta keep the Gucci bag. Drip phone splash, need a drain for it. Give your nigga whiplash, make me rain on it. They see me rolling, that's why they hating. I can't control them, so I keep waving.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.